The world watched in disbelief. The news spread like wildfire, reaching every corner of the globe. Ismael El Mayo Zambada, the elusive leader of the Sinaloa Cartel, had finally been captured. His face, both known and feared, was now plastered across every screen. After decades of outmaneuvering authorities, his reign had come to an end. The operations he once commanded with an iron fist were now crumbling. The news sent shockwaves through the underworld and beyond. Headlines screamed of his downfall, and conversations on the streets were filled with astonishment and speculation. But even more shocking were the whispers of betrayal. In the dark corners of the criminal world, talk of an inside job was swirling. Rumors pointed to Los Chapitos, the sons of El Chapo, as the architects of their own godfather's downfall. Betrayal, a silent poison, had been served. El Mayo's story is one of cunning, ruthlessness, and the intoxicating allure of power. From humble beginnings to his rise to the throne of the drug trade, his life was a tapestry woven with strategy and brutality. His capture marks the end of an era, but it also opens a Pandora's box of uncertainty. The ripples of his downfall will be felt throughout every level of the cartel. What led to his downfall? Was it a meticulously planned operation by authorities or a betrayal from within? What role did Los Chapitos play? Were they the true architects of this monumental fall from grace? And what does the future hold for the Sinaloa Cartel without its legendary leader? With the throne empty, the cartel stands at a crossroads, facing decisions that will define its destiny. While El Mayo operated in the shadows, a new breed of narco was emerging. Los Chapitos, Ovidio, Ivan Archivaldo, Jesus Alfredo, and Joaquin Guzman Lopez, the sons of El Chapo, inherited their father's ruthlessness but lacked his cunning and experience. Eager to prove themselves and driven by an insatiable thirst for power, they rose quickly through the cartel's ranks. Their ascent was marked by brazen violence and a blatant disregard for the old rules. They challenged El Mayo's authority, driving a wedge deep within the organization. The balance of power was shifting rapidly and the tension was palpable. The relationship between El Mayo and Los Chapitos was always a complex one. He had been a close friend and ally to their father, but their reckless actions and hunger for power threatened his grip on the cartel. They clashed over territory, tactics, and most importantly, the future of the Sinaloa Cartel. Seeds of discord were sown, and as Los Chapitos grew bolder, whispers of betrayal filled the air. Some believed that El Mayo, sensing their ambition and fearing for his own safety, had decided to strike a deal with the authorities. Others dismissed it as cartel gossip, but the rumors persisted. Section 5. The Ultimate Betrayal. The details surrounding El Mayo's capture remain shrouded in secrecy. Authorities have maintained a tight lid on the operation, further fueling theories and speculation. Some say he was betrayed by his most trusted lieutenant, lured into a trap with the promise of a lucrative deal. This lieutenant, known for his unbridled ambition, saw an opportunity to climb the ranks. Others believe Los Chapitos, eager to solidify their power, had finally made their move, striking a deal with authorities to eliminate their biggest rival. This alleged deal, rumors suggest, involved immunity in exchange for crucial information. The truth may never be fully known, as the pieces of the puzzle are scattered, and those involved remain tight-lipped. But one thing is certain, the betrayal cut deep. Distrust has been sown deep within the heart of the organization. El Mayo, a man who always prided himself on his loyalty and cunning, now faced the harsh reality of betrayal. He had been outsmarted and betrayed by those he once considered family. Loyalty, a value he held dear, had become his ultimate undoing. In the world of crime, betrayal is a constant, and El Mayo learned this lesson in the most painful way possible. Section 6. A calculated capture. The operation to capture El Mayo was swift and precise. Acting on intelligence, Mexican authorities, likely with assistance from US agencies, closed in on his location. There were no dramatic shootouts, no desperate attempts to escape. It was a bloodless capture, carefully orchestrated to minimize risk and maximize impact. News of his arrest sent shockwaves through Mexico and the United States. For years, El Mayo had seemed untouchable, a phantom who couldn't be caught. His capture was a major victory for law enforcement, but it also raised a whole new set of questions. Section 7. The Cartel in Crisis. With El Mayo behind bars, the Sinaloa Cartel faces an uncertain future. His absence creates a power vacuum. And already factions within the organization are vying for control. Los Chapitos, with their thirst for power and disregard for the old rules, are the most likely heirs. But their ascension is not guaranteed. Other factions within the cartel, loyal to El Mayo or simply opposed to Los Chapitos' brutal tactics, may challenge their claim to power. The cartel is on the brink of a bloody internal war, one that could destabilize the entire region. Section 8. Power vacuum and potential bloodshed. In this section, we'll explore the consequences of a power vacuum in the world of drug trafficking. The potential for violence is very real. With key leaders gone, internal power struggles can erupt quickly. The Sinaloa Cartel, despite its reputation for relative discipline under El Mayo's leadership, is no stranger to bloodshed. This cartel has been one of the most powerful and feared in Mexico, and its hierarchical structure has maintained a certain order. Los Chapitos, known for their ruthlessness, will likely face fierce resistance from rivals. And these young leaders, sons of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, have proven themselves to be ruthless in their pursuit of power. The battle for control of the cartel's vast drug trafficking empire could spill onto the streets, leading to increased violence in Mexico and beyond its borders. Cities could become battlegrounds, impacting civilian populations. Innocent lives could be lost as rival factions settle scores and fight for control of lucrative drug routes and territories. Families and entire communities could be caught in the crossfire, suffering the consequences of this endless war. Intervention from law enforcement will be crucial but also dangerous in this scenario of chaos and violence. Section 9. The future of the Sinaloa Cartel. The Sinaloa Cartel, once a monolithic organization under El Mayo's leadership, is now fractured and vulnerable. The coming months will be critical as rival factions vie for power. Los Chapitos, with their ruthlessness and connections, are well positioned to seize control. However, their brutality and disregard for the old rules could also be their downfall. They face challenges from within the cartel and from law enforcement agencies determined to dismantle their empire. The future of the Sinaloa Cartel hangs in the balance. Section 10. The war on drugs continues. The capture of El Mayo is a major victory in the ongoing war on drugs. But it is not the end. The Sinaloa Cartel, even without its legendary leader, remains a powerful and dangerous organization. The fight against drug trafficking and organized crime is far from over. As long as there is a demand for illegal drugs, there will be those willing to supply them. And the war on drugs requires a multifaceted approach, one that addresses not only the supply but also the demand for illicit substances. Only then can we hope to break the cycle of violence and corruption that plagues our communities.